This video is about why current location methods lead to poor performing retail networks. Let's take a look at some of the most popular location methods: circles and drive times, mobile data, traffic counts, and customer heat maps. There are two basic parts to the analytic process. First, the supply and demand input data, and then we need a model to explain and predict consumer purchase behavior. Generally, there is no problem with the data. Although the sources are different, they all produce estimates of demand and supply. The problem is that conventional location models can't explain the real life complexity of consumers buying across multiple trade areas or shopping centers. They simply limit consumers to buying in only one trade area at a time, and it's a big problem. For example, let's analyze a real life regional shopping center in Toronto using conventional methods. Using a geofence, let's use mobile phone data to map where visitors live and then use them to define the appropriate circle trade area. We can represent this with a simple supply and demand curve. The problem begins when you factor in that consumers most often buy goods across multiple shopping centers that can vary significantly in size. These circles are the regional, community, and neighborhood shopping center trade areas in Toronto. They show that competing shopping centers often have a complex maze of overlapping trade areas in real life. And it's this overlap that conventional location methods can't untangle, and therefore it's ignored. What it means is that competition from the overlapping trade areas is also being ignored, which in turn effectively overestimates the ability of a trade area to support retail competitors. This silently shifts the supply curve to the right, which effectively creates cluster traps of overcompetitive, low revenue trade areas. We evaluated 65 retail categories in Canada and found that about 53% of all retail suffers in low revenue, over competitive trade area clusters. And yet 35% of all potential trade areas have no competitors at all, and half of those are good opportunities. In conclusion, current location methods often create low revenue, over competitive retail clusters in some locations and large gaps and opportunities that are effectively hidden in others. In the next video, see how our new digital twin technology significantly improves location intelligence.